From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Great to see you again. Now, every time your network, the Republic Media Network, has been attacked, targeted, or threatened, you have backed us 1,000 times stronger, so we've become 1,000,000 times stronger. And this is the singular reason why every time our fight back, based on reason, based on evidence, and based on law, has made history. In 2018, one of Mehbooba Mufti's key circle, she was Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir at that time, one of her key circle wanted us, and me personally, dragged to Srinagar and convicted, simply because this network had reported on a case of alleged favoritism, and alleged nepotism, and alleged corruption, ladies and gentlemen, corruption. I'm proud to say that for 3 years, our marvelous legal team, particularly the indefatigable Saket Shukla and Rajat Pradhan of Phoenix Legal, and our senior counsel, Mr. M.A. Jan, they fought hard, they argued every aspect, they made a complete presentation of the legal and journalistic facts before the Honorable Court. They told the court just how motivated the charges were. And today, Republic has won the case in the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir. An order which has very, very far-reaching implications for the entire news media in India. This particular order will, as precedent, protect journalistic rights across India. It's a huge victory for the Republic Media Network. It will be an affirmation of the right to report across the territory of India. For example, the judgment says, and I quote, that categorizing the publication of charges against a public figure as defamation is an unreasonable restriction on Article 19, which guarantees the freedom of the press. This means that politicians and public figures cannot go after journalists who just question or expose them. It also says, setting the record straight on what is legitimate comment, ladies and gentlemen, another important part. The court says that once a matter comes on public record, and that's the next point, it becomes a very legitimate subject for comment by the media. Now, what does this mean? This means, viewers, that no longer can channels like Republic or any channel or any news organization be blackmailed by politicians or public figures, film stars, for example, who just don't like what we comment or editorialize about them. I've always said this right has been given to me by the Constitution of my country, and nobody will ever snatch it away. I'm so happy and delighted that the Republic fought for this. Most importantly, and this is the cherry on the cake, the judgment really strongly upholds the right to report. Viewers, in my career, I have been attacked by channels and newspapers because they either don't like me, they don't like our spirit, our style, our nationalistic pride, our ambition, or more often because they simply cannot compete with us in the free market of views and opinions among the people of India. To them, I would say tonight, remember, we fight for the people. And remember that some of the most historic battles in the news media of India will be remembered decades from now. The biggest victories are the results of the sweat and sacrifice of the Republic Media Network, the largest news network in the country today. I am forever indebted to the courts, and I will never forget a single word of what the Supreme Court said when I was assaulted, beaten, and arrested and jailed by an unfair establishment. The court said, and I quote, The Supreme Court doors cannot be closed where prima facie instrumentality of the state has been weaponized. The court said liberty is not a gift for a few. The court said, in my case, that human liberty is a precious constitutional value. The Supreme Court also said, most importantly, that the courts must be alive to the misuse of criminal law versus the police misusing the criminal law to arrest our senior employees, ladies and gentlemen. The court said very clearly the misuse of criminal law is a matter of which the high courts and the lower courts of the country must be alive. I had said, ladies and gentlemen, on the day this particular verdict was read out, the words of Honorable Justice Chandrachud, 2 weeks after I was released from jail, I had said that if I had to go to jail all over again, and if that were to lead to a judgment like this, I would happily go to jail all over again. And tonight, I dedicate this incredible victory in the Jammu and Kashmir High Court to you, our dearest viewers, and to the future of the free news media in this country. We are setting the stage for media rights that India, as the world's leading democracy, truly deserves to have a new media in this country. And to the old media that wanted to finish the Republic network using extortioners, extortionists, and murderers, I want to tell them, I will never forget. The question is whether the people of India will forgive. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back with 3 big debates on this very, very newsy Thursday. There's been a horrendous attack on Durga Puja Pandals in Bangladesh. But why is this not being reported? Why are the crusaders who opposed CAA silent now? That's debate number 1. Debate number 2 this evening. It's a blazing India-Pakistan debate after Amit Shah's uncompromising surgical strike warning to Pakistan. That's debate number 2. And debate number 3 this evening. The courts have decided there will be no immediate bail for Aryan Khan till the 20th. Is the process? Then why is the lobby going berserk? Does the process not apply to everyone? That's debate number 3. And here are the headlines this Thursday evening on the debate tonight. 4 killed, many injured in targeted attacks on the Hindu community in Bangladesh. Horrific videos emerge. The lobby in India is silent.
Bangladesh has reacted promptly to ensure control of the situation, are obviously in very close contact with the authorities in Dhaka.
The government says Bangladesh is taking measures. Those who questioned the CAA and spoke about rights at that point of time have lost their voice.
और पहली बार सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक कर भारत ने दुनिया को बता दिया कि भारत की सीमाओं को छेड़खानी करना इतना सरल नहीं।
4 days after the Poonch terror attack, Home Minister Amit Shah reminds Pakistan about the surgical strikes. Court reserves order on Aryan Khan's bail. He will remain in jail to the 20th of October. Huge victory for the Republic Media Network in court as we win the case against the PDP's Naeem Akhtar, path-breaking judgment by the Jammu and Kashmir High Court for media rights in India. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce the Republic and Beto partnership. India's most promising health tech startup begins a revolution in affordable healthcare. And ladies and gentlemen, 4 people have been killed after 4 attacks on temples in Bangladesh. There can be no greater example of persecution of the Hindu community and minorities. And not so surprisingly, all those people who opposed CAA 2 years ago have gone completely silent. Let's debate.
A census carried out in 2011 shows up 12.73 million Hindus who reside in Bangladesh. Most of them speak Bangla, and almost all of them celebrate the Durga Puja.
पश्चिम बंगाल में ठाकुर नगर से बांग्लादेश में ठाकुर बाड़ी तक वैसी ही श्रद्धा है, वैसी ही आस्था है और वैसा ही अनुभव है.
The Pujos in Bangladesh are celebrated with as much fervor and festivity as in West Bengal. But this year, something has changed. Look at this video of the historic Shankaranidhi temple in Dhaka. Doors locked by religious extremists, bigots. Or this video from COMILLA in Chittagong as the Durga Puja Pandal is vandalized. Or this video from another location in the same district of Chittagong. The violence is unimaginable. Idols being pushed into the rivers. This video shows the attack on Hindus, the minorities in Bangladesh, as forces are being deployed to stop the mayhem across the country. In Dhaka alone, reports suggest 3 Hindu lives have been lost, suggesting that the attacks were targeted at one community.
Durga Puja pandals are being ransacked in Bangladesh. We have seen what happened in COMILLA. We have seen in several districts of Bangladesh how Durga Puja pandals are being ransacked, how people from the minority communities are getting killed, and most importantly, they are getting beaten up. They are getting beaten up because of some bogus complaints that have been launched.
We have also seen some, as you said, disturbing reports of untoward incidents involving attacks on religious gatherings in Bangladesh. We note that the government of Bangladesh has reacted promptly to ensure control of the situation, including to the deployment of law enforcement machinery.
The story of the attacks on Hindu temples and Durga Pandals in Bangladesh is the story of a changing subcontinent, and a narrative that is no more valid in the times we live in. There are extremists around India, and we need to ensure we secure Hindus, Sikhs, and Christian minorities.
It is not a clash between the two religious community, Muslims and Hindus, in the villages or in the towns. So that is why I say that it is not a riot. It is a selective, a specific targeted vandalism by a selective fundamentalist groups who doesn't belong to the public support. There is no public support.
Now let's look at the story in context. These visuals from Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh telling you the story of Hindus, Sikhs, and Christians singled out. Exactly why India wanted the CAA. Tonight, those who opposed CAA and are watching this story should ask themselves whether there are two standards for human rights. And if after watching these horrific pictures and hearing the cries, will they still oppose CAA?
हम देखते हैं कि ऐसे ही सिलेक्टिव व्यवहार करते हुए कुछ लोग मानव अधिकारों के हनन के नाम पर देश की छवि को भी नुकसान पहुंचाने का प्रयास करते हैं.
Don't Hindus attacked in Pakistan by religious extremists deserve human rights? Don't Sikhs attacked by Taliban in Afghanistan have any human rights? India should stand up and open its doors to give refuge to the truly persecuted minorities in the subcontinent. If we don't, nobody will. Let's debate.
And truly, Sudhanshu Trivedi, Ratan Sharda, Jay Sai, Deepak, Ramnik Man, Manachit Mandal, Abhishek Sudhir, Atikur Rahman and Ashpreet Khadial of the Congress Party. We're all parties represented. We're ready to debate. Sudhanshu Trivedi, Manachit Mandal is from the Trinamool Congress. He opposes the CAA because he feels Hindus in Bangladesh are not being persecuted, not being targeted, not being killed, not being injured. Their temples are not being broken. Durga Puja Pandals are not being targeted. But if one Hindu from Bangladesh is given refuge in India, then he will go around saying, along with Atikur Rahman will say, listen, the citizenship of all Indian Muslims will be lost. A lie, an absolute lie. And today they're all mute witnesses, mute spectators, Ratan Sharda. People have been killed on Ashtami and Navami in Bangladesh. Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, bloody days in Bangladesh for the Hindu community. Dozens of people have been injured. Ratan Sharda, Jay Sai, Deepak. Vandalization of Hindu temples across Bangladesh has been happening. Where will these people go? If any of them are given refuge in India under the CAA, then Arshdeep Khadial, Abhishek Sudhir will say this is anti-Muslim. How is it anti-Muslim? Tell me. Somebody has to say who's opening. Sudhanshu is opening. No, who's opening? Ratan Sharda is opening. Ratan Sharda is opening. 1 minute you decide. 1 minute. No, 1 minute. Ratan Sharda opening with 1 minute. One by one. Ratan Sharda and Monojit are opening, right? Okay, calm down everyone. Yes, Ratan Sharda.
I'll open with a small remark. Why was CA opposed? It was opposed because the people who opposed it believed that the rapist should get the same rights as the raped, that the hunter should get the same rights as the hunted. So if a person who has picked up a girl, raped the girl, converted the girl to Islam, he should also get the same rights as the girl who wants to come into India as a CA, under CA. They believe that refugees who will face their population from 30% in Bangladesh drop to 7%, they are also not persecuted. Otherwise, the TMC who claims to be the pride of Bengal, why are they quiet? So I have
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, point is taken. Short introductory comments. Ratan Sharda, you've opened it. No, you stop now. 1 minute. The point made, Monojit, is we've seen the pictures of what has happened during Durga Puja in Bangladesh.
Can I speak now?
Does this make you, would you like to say tonight that your position on CA was wrong? Would you say this tonight, please? People are watching you on this Navami day. Would you say that these pictures horrify you as well of what is happening to the Hindu community in Bangladesh today?
These pictures are indeed horrifying. We condemn these incidents, but it has got nothing to do with opposing CAA.
Why?
I tell you why.
Why?
Even in today's context, most of the Bengalis are unable to celebrate Durga Puja, even in Uttar Pradesh. The vandalism of Durga temples takes place even in Uttar Pradesh, in your own country. And today, the Bengalis in Uttar Pradesh are unable to celebrate Durga Puja. This is on record. They are not being allowed to celebrate Durga Puja the way we do in Kolkata. 2 days back, you were in Kolkata, and Durga Puja is being celebrated in full swing. Go to UP. Durga Puja is not being celebrated by order of the government.
1 minute.
Does this mean that the people
No. I place on record.
You say the same thing about UP government?
Monojit.
The pandals, the Durga temples are being vandalized in UP 2017. Please get your facts right.
My facts are better than yours.
Does it mean that UP government is anti-Hindu?
Come to the point here. Don't try and go left and right on this, please. Listen to me now. Sudhanshu is responding tonight.
Please challenge my facts.
Thank you very much. Your facts are wrong. My facts are detailed. My facts are detailed and transparent. Yours are motivated and gleaned from God knows where. Maybe you got it from a pamphlet that you wrote. And now Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the debate. The pictures on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, of what has been happening in Bangladesh. Truly terrible. And my point is tonight the entire anti-CAA lobby is quiet on this whole incident today. Sudhanshu Trivedi, for me, it proves the need for a CAA more than ever. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Respond to him, to Mr. Mandal on UP.
Sudhanshu Trivedi is responding, please.
The country has witnessed how
Sudhanshu Trivedi is responding, please.
The Chief Minister of UP was doing Kanya Pujan. अरे देखा था कभी ऐसा कन्या पूजन कोई मुख्यमंत्री करता हुआ? And you are talking about that in Uttar Pradesh. There is any if and but about the dedication and the Shraddha towards the Ram Navami and Ashtami. And one fact I would like to put forth, why it is needed. Arnab, you know, there was a division of Bengal in 1905. At the time, you can confirm it because one of the opposition MP has told me in 2010 when I was in US कि जब 1905 में बंगाल का division हुआ, if you take into account the today's Bangladesh and West Bengal together, the configuration demography was 1/3 Muslim, 2/3 Hindu. And now, if just after 100 years you took it, take into account the entire undivided Bengal, the configuration has reversed. It is 1/3 Hindu and 2/3 Muslim. So that was the demographic which they could manage in 1,000 years of foreign dominance. And this is the 70 years of independence and the control of the Pakistan.
Now, can I request you, Sudhanshu Trivedi, that why don't we come on the subject? Sudhanshu Trivedi, I know you are excellent in history, but I want you to come on the subject. 1 minute, sir. I'm going to give you equal turn.
I'm coming to that.
I'm going to give you equal turn, sir, Abhishek Sudhir. Come on, don't worry. Don't worry, Abhishek. Don't worry, Abhishek. Sudhanshu Trivedi, the point is, I believe, Sudhanshu Trivedi, that the vandalization of Durga Puja Pandals, the killing of Hindus, the injuring of Hindus is proof that we need a CAA more than ever. That's the point.
75% Hindu and Sikh. So that's why if such a thing is being changed in a living generation of 70 years, does it not require a constitutional and legal protection? And if somebody is saying anything otherwise, I think कि उसकी आंखों के सामने एक तूफान दिख रहा है और उसके बाद भी वो देखना नहीं चाह रहा. That's why CAA and RC was required. Even in Kabul in 1950s, 1/3 Hindu and Sikh was there. याद करिए सुभाष चंद्र बोस जब गए थे तो 100 साल पहले की बात है. एक मेहरोत्रा जी की दुकान में जाकर रहे थे. आज कोई मेहरोत्रा जी मिलेंगे काबुल में? इसलिए CAA and RC की जरूरत है. वो सब मार दिए गए या कन्वर्ट कर दिए गए. And being a secular country of this subcontinent, it is incumbent on the part of us to uphold the secular values.
What's happening in Bangladesh, ladies and gentlemen, very worrying. I want to show you the pictures here. You know, you're seeing the mob which is armed with sticks and rods, charged at a pandal. They're bringing down the pandal and it's all being shot on video. There's no police inside. There's no security. There's no security for the Hindu community there. They are just being targeted. Okay. There's a rampage.
Can I make
Durga idols are being thrown out. Mobs are throwing stones. Temples are being attacked during Shoshti, Saptami, Ashtami and Navami days. What is their fault? Innocent people are being attacked. You saw the pictures from the Lakshmi Narayan Akhara temple in Chandpur in Bangladesh. Is this persecution or not? Now people like Abhishek Sudhir said, no. There is no persecution. Modi just wants India to become a Hindu nation.
Can I please? Now,
No, 1 second. No, he says Modi wants India to become a Hindu nation and hence they oppose CAA. They fear-mongered among Muslims. Pictures on your screen today. Abhishek Sudhir is on the other side, defensive. Please rethink your position. Abhishek Sudhir is on the debate. Jay Sai Deepa has not spoken yet. Yes.
Now, can I state my position for the record?
Please.
Yeah. My position for the record is vandalism in the name of religion can never be justified.
But now
the destruction of the pandals by vandals is condemnable, and I condemn it.
Bring the but.
But I also
there comes the but.
The vandalism.
There comes the but.
The vandalism of
there
the
comes the but.
Samaks. I also condemn the vandalism of the RSS in bringing down the Babri Masjid.
There goes.
The bringing down of the Babri Masjid was an act of vandalism. The destruction of the Durga Pandal is an act of vandalism.
He doesn't want to talk about what's happening
in Bangladesh. The RSS and the vandals of the Jamaat-e-Islami must both be condemned.
Does he know? This innocent person doesn't know that breaking of temples in Bangladesh began much before Babri.
Why did you bring down the mosque?
Mopla riots happened.
Why did you vandalize the mosque?
The temples in Kashmir were destroyed much before Babri. temples in Bangladesh are destroyed much before Babri. So don't come on to Babri, and Babri is a Ram temple proved by the laws. So don't get into all this communal mongering. You will not speak against radical Islam because scared. Because they are vote banks. You will never speak against radical Islam, against jihadis, because those are our vote banks. You will whip up anti-RSS sentiment, knowing that temples in Bengal were destroyed much before RSS. They were destroyed much before Babri. Temples were destroyed in Kashmir Valley much before Babri.
In other words, he's trying to say,
temples in Pakistan were destroyed.
Jai Deepak, 1 minute, just 1 minute. He, you see, his view, 1 minute. So you see, Jai Deepak, all of you study different courses, you go through different routes in life. Both of you, on both sides of the screen, studied the law. You're practicing the law. He used to teach the law. But now look at the law that he follows. Look at the law, Jai Deepak, that Abhishek Sudhir follows. He believes that because the mosque was brought down, all Durga Puja Pandals in Bangladesh should be attacked. He believes that because Babri Masjid happened, Hindus in Bangladesh should be attacked. No, that's what you're indicating. Therefore, that's what you're indicating. That's what you're indicating. And Jason, I believe that's the sum total of your argument.
And the Jamaat-e-Islami.
I'm talking about persecution of what's happening in Bangladesh, and I'm linking it to the need to have a CAA in this country now more than ever. Now more than ever.
In the name of religion must be condemned.
May I?
Jai Deepak responding now.
I just have 3 points to make, and I'll leave it at that before the shouting match begins. 1, Babri Masjid was not a masjid, it was an illegal structure that had to be brought down. Therefore, this structure which was built on a temple that was raised down,
you can just demolish it.
And that's exactly what has happened. 40,000 such structures exist in this country which have been built on the debris of temples, and they must also go. There is no proof of the fact that a single temple in Bangladesh was built on a raised mosque.
I know Yogi
Therefore, this comparison does not lie.
Due process of law.
I'm very clear about the fact that Babri Masjid was not a masjid because it was called a disputed structure and an illegal structure throughout the proceedings before the Supreme Court. Therefore, to call it masjid is illegal, and according to me, that is an unlettered position. The comparison between the demolition of that illegal structure and the vandalization of legitimate structures in Bangladesh is comparison between apples and oranges.
Why was it illegally done?
Facts, not history. Period. Thank you.
Okay, Jai Deepak, you made your crisp remarks out there. I bring in Ramneek Maan also, Atikur Rahman, just a minute. Ramneek Maan and Ashpreet Khadial are on the debate. Viewers, you're missing the point. You know, Ramneek and Ashpreet, the issue at point is CAA. Now, when CAA happened, a big deal was made about the fact that a few hundred or a few thousand Hindus from Bangladesh might come into India, right? And who made a big deal? Your party, the Congress party, the same party which brought in hundreds of thousands of illegal Bangladeshis, gave them voting rights under the Hiteshwar Saikia government, lied to the people of this country, tried to change the very demography of the state of Assam, of the state of Bengal. Parties like yours, absolute hypocrites, suddenly got very concerned about a few hundred Hindus and Sikhs from Afghanistan, a few hundred Hindus from Bangladesh entering India. You created this horrible hawa. You know, this brouhaha. Oh God, all Muslims will lose their identity. You lied. You lied. Now look at these pictures tonight. Ashpreet Khadial, Ramneek Maan is with you on the debate. It's 9:31 p.m. Look at the pictures. I play them in the middle of your screen. Yeah. And tell me, do we need a CAA? Do we need a CAA to defend the rights of Hindus? Do we need to give refuge to Hindus who are being persecuted in Bangladesh, or do we need to close the door on them? The nation wants to know. Ashpreet Khadial and then Ramneek Maan.
First and foremost, I want to clarify that the Congress believes it was a horrendous act. A strict action must be taken against the perpetrator.
Come on, don't give me the lip service.
I'm sorry. Please do not interrupt me. Let me complete the point. Second of all, I want to make sure that the people understand this thing about the CAA, that it basically diminishes and reduces the circle of help. We want you to help. We want the government to help anyone and everyone in Bangladesh, Afghanistan and Pakistan. I'm sorry. I want that there should be no limitation, there should be no wall at all whatsoever. Anyone who's being persecuted, anyone who needs help should be evacuated, should be brought into India. Second of all, why is CAA not relevant only? I'll tell you why. one, we already have asylum laws in place. Anyone who's being
No,
persecuted
you said
could come
CAA
to
is a
India
step towards Hindu
under the
Rashtra.
asylum laws.
No, sorry,
Second
Arshdeep.
of all,
Arshdeep, I'm interrupting you here. Arshdeep, I'm interrupting you here. Ramnik, one minute. Arshdeep, 1 minute. Arshdeep Kadial, 1 minute. Ramnik, did he not say, 1 minute. No, don't circumvent the subject. Don't circumvent the subject. Don't meander around it. Don't circumlocute it. Wait, my question is now. My question is, I'm sorry I've intervened, Arshdeep. No, I've got to stop it. I've got to stop it now. Arshdeep, I need to ask you something. Arshdeep, you got to stop. Arshdeep, you got to stop. Arshdeep.
Persecuted, they should be brought. If in case there's my house
Arshdeep,
there are going to be people. Let me just clarify
1 minute.
All I'm saying is,
all
I'm saying is that if a person is being evacuated from there because of a certain persecution problem, there is going to be a neighbor who does not belong to the 6 communities
Mr. Kadial,
he is being persecuted.
Look at the pictures, Mr. Kadial.
At all whatsoever is the problem. All I'm saying is help everybody. Do not reduce
Arnab, I'll tell you where the problem is.
Take everybody into
Mr. Kadial, please. Mr. Kadial, please. You've overshot your time, sir. You overshot your time, sir, please.
Responding 9:33, Ramnik Man.
If in case somebody...
Ramnik Man has to be allowed to come into the debate. Arshdeep Kadial, take a step back.
Let me tell you how it is for them, Arnab. Now, okay, thank you, Arnab.
Arshdeep, थोड़ा break मारो.
Kadial साहब, you've said enough.
5 seconds. No, I'm sorry. Load on.
अरे थोड़ा ब्रेक लो, थोड़ा पानी पियो यार.
I just want to clarify.
टूटे रेडियो की तरह बजते जा रहे हैं साहब. आप प्लीज एक मिनट बात सुनिए.
अगर आप में कुछ तथ्य होते शायद आप भी बच लेते, लेकिन
आपके क्लैरिफिकेशंस खत्म नहीं होंगे, ये डिबेट खत्म हो जाएगा. सुनो. Let me tell you, Arnab, the problem of these people,
Mr. Kadial, please stop.
Monojit Mandal, Abhishek Sudhir,
Monojit,
when they
I just want to say that if a person is being helped due to CAA, the other person
he's not going to stop. He's decided not going to stop.
May I now?
I give the Ramnik 1 minute. Ramnik, I've got to give him an award. Then he'll stop. I want to give you. I'm giving you. Arshdeep, you want an award. You want an award. I'm giving you an award.
I want to give you an award for being fair. I want to give you an award for being fair and just.
I give you the Shankar Mahadevan award for being breathless towards the debate.
I just want to tell you.
You got the Shankar Mahadevan award. Now move on. Thank you very much.
You haven't allowed me.
You got the Shankar Mahadevan award. Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the debate. Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the debate. Sudhanshu Trivedi is on the debate. It's a serious debate. And on the debate with him is Abhishek Sudhir. 30 seconds to both sides tonight. Abhishek, Ramnik Man. Thank you very much. You're being replaced on the screen right now. Ramnik Man and Sudhanshu Trivedi, 1 minute. Ramnik Man, responding. Thank you. Enough. Thank you. Windows.
I never gotten an award.
Thank you, Arnab. I'll tell you how it is. When these people don't have an answer, they resort to ABCD. Avoid, bypass, confuse and divert. This is what do they do. मैं बताता हूँ. अरे अर्शदीप खडियाल, please यार. कौन हो भाई आप? Can you not keep quiet for a moment?
Arshdeep, please. Thank you.
कौन है यार ये आदमी यार?
Calm down, everyone.
अरे देखो.
Just keeps going on. When they don't have an answer, Arnab, they resort to ABCD. Avoid, bypass, confuse and divert. Please let me speak now, sir. 1 minute बोलने दो sir, please. They resort to ABCD. Avoid, bypass, confuse and divert. They want to. I will tell you what I have to tell you, sir. पहले मेरे को मेरी बात कहने दो. आप सवाल बाद में पूछना. These people, their love for the country is conditional. Their hate for India is unconditional. This is how they are. They're selective. Their outrage is selective. Their allegiance to India is doubtful. Their allegiance to India is doubtful. You know, they have not condemned once. They have not spoken anything against the way things have been going on for 1450 years.
Is doubtful.
You're talking about humanity? Killing of human beings on the basis of their religion, vandalizing puja pandals, vandalizing gurdwaras, you know, bringing down stupas, bringing down Buddha statues. This is all, you know, there is no religious, there is no religious independence.
Sikh brothers and sisters. You denigrate us Sikh brothers and sisters.
I have not said once. I'll tell you, not every Sikh is a farmer. Not every farmer is a Sikh. Not a single Khalistani is a Sikh. No Sikh can be a Khalistani.
Every Sardar Khalistani हो ही नहीं सकता यार. क्या बातें कर रहे हो आप?
You know, पहली पातशाही Guru Nanak Sahib said, Khursan खसमन्ना किया हिंदुस्तान राया. Dasmi Patshahi told about his father, Hind ki chadar. So anybody who has allegiance to Hindustan and Hind cannot be a Khalistani. So you are talking about any Khalistani is not a Sikh. Let me be very clear on that. And you people, some people say that your hate for Modi makes you anti-national. I'll say Modi brings the worst out of you. He brings out your real colors. CAA was the need of the hour. Sikhs prosecuted in Afghanistan. Hindus prosecuted in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, and in Bangladesh needed a constitutional color. You talking?
Sharma,
मैंने कब बोला?
Sharam karo.
Are you deaf? Are you deaf? Are you deaf? Are you crazy, Abhishek? Are you even sane? When did I say?
Abhishek.
When did I say everybody? I am saying no Sikh can be a Khalistani. That is what I am saying. You are insane.
Abhishek.
You don't even know what you are talking about.
Sudhanshu Trivedi.
You don't even know your facts.
I'd like to bring in Sudhanshu Trivedi. Sudhanshu Trivedi and Monojit. Thank you very much. You see, viewers, I want to show you the pictures once again from Bangladesh. I'm afraid we are veering away from what's happening in Bangladesh. And as we see these pictures, viewers, I just want to tell you one thing. During CAA, I made a point that the people who allowed the borders of India to be made porous and open for hundreds of thousands of Bangladeshis are suddenly getting concerned about 200, 300, 1,000 Hindus from Bangladesh coming into India. And they said, Sudhanshu Trivedi, setting the record straight, they said that you want to make this country a Hindu Rashtra. Did you not say that, Manojit? Did you not say? Did you not say? Did you or did you not say that CAA is a step towards a Hindu Rashtra? Allow me to complete my point and then you please come in. Did you, one minute. Did you, no, 1 minute. Today you are seeing Hindus being targeted during Shashti, Saptami, Ashtami and Navami in Bangladesh. Are they being persecuted? Are Hindus being persecuted in Bangladesh or not? Are these visuals telling you that story or not, Manojit Mandal? Tell me.
Yes.
Are they or are they not?
Assam also. I am giving you example.
Forget Uttar Pradesh. I'm asking you about Bangladesh.
In Assam, 12 lakhs Hindu Bengalis are suffering in the detention camp.
Again, you see the pictures of Bangladesh. The attacks on Durga Puja Pandals are on your screen and you're refusing to answer
Hindus
it.
are suffering in detention camps. In your own state, Arnab. In your own state, 12 lakh Hindu Bengalis are suffering in detention camps because of CAA NRC. What are you doing with them?
No, 1 minute.
We condemn any act of violence in Bangladesh. But the same thing is happening in UP also.
No, over the years.
I repeat.
What is your comment on what's happening in Bangladesh today? What is your comment? Not a comment. Not a comment. Sudhanshu Trivedi asked him 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I asked him to comment. I told him that all they were arguing is Modi must scrap the Citizenship Amendment Act. I'm showing them these pictures today, viewers. I'm showing them these pictures, Monojit Mandal. These pictures are telling a story. These are fellow human beings crying out loud for help, and you are saying we must disregard them. You are saying we must disregard them, Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Arnab, I want to put forth certain facts.
If it is not on the basis
Manojit ji, अब आप अपने टर्न पे बोलिए, it will be better that the people will be able to understand what is being said. I want to put forth certain facts. My friend from opposition are not able to, I think, understand what their party's stand was. Tarun Gogoi government in 2014 has passed a resolution and officially requested the center government to provide citizenship, and the word used is only Hindu and Buddhist. No mention of Muslim. The working committee of the Assam Pradesh Congress Committee in April 2014 has passed a resolution that the citizenship be granted to those who have migrated from Bangladesh, only Hindu and Buddhist. सुनिए, अब देखिए क्या जरूरत है चिल्लाने की एक दूसरे पे, अपने अपने टर्न पे बोलिए महाराज.
Like you people, Sudhanshu ji, that's why nobody doubted their intentions.
When he was leader of the opposition,
the BJP and RSS,
he has requested on the floor of the House.
You are Muslim
Home Minister,
that's why we are doubting your intention.
Sikhs from Pakistan should be given citizenship. अब ये बोलने लगे non-stop. अरे भाई अपने अपने टर्न पे बोलिए ना, मैं अपना सेंटेंस पूरा कर लूं उसके बाद बोलिएगा अतिक रहमान साहब. एक फैक्ट बोल रहा हूं. In 2003, a Citizenship Amendment Committee of the Ministry of Home Affairs was constituted in the Parliament under the chairmanship of Sri Pranab Mukherjee. And who were the members? Kapil Sibal, Ambika Soni, Janeshwar Mishra, Lalu Prasad Yadav. And you know what was the recommendation? कि Hindu, Sikhs and Buddhists should be given under this act the citizenship. And on point number 11, Mr. Speaker, जाके पढ़ लीजिएगा. The majority community of these countries should not be given citizenship under this clause. और आज आकर हल्ला मचाने लगे. और उसके बाद आप कह रहे हैं क्यों देना चाहिए? महात्मा गांधी ने बोला है 27 सितंबर 1947 को कि हिंदू और सिख जो फंस गए हैं पाकिस्तान और बांग्लादेश में, उनको यहां पर लाकर स्थापित करना भारत सरकार की जिम्मेदारी है. फ्यूचर में भी वो जब भी आना चाहे, इट इज द रिस्पांसिबिलिटी ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. और सेम रेजोल्यूशन नवंबर 25 1947 कांग्रेस का पास है. अफसोस, मगर उसके बाद सीए. चलिए मैं एक बात बोलता हूं भाई, एक तरफ आप एलिगेशन लगाते हैं कि मुसलमानों के लिए मोदी का हिंदुस्तान सुरक्षित नहीं है, फिर आप कहते हैं कि पाकिस्तान और बांग्लादेश के मुसलमानों को सिटीजनशिप देनी चाहिए. दोनों बातें एक साथ नहीं चल सकती. आज आप ये तय कर लीजिए, आइदर यू विड्रॉ द एलिगेशन that the country has become insecure for Muslim, or you withdraw your allegation that Muslims should not be given citizenship. मैं एक सेंटेंस और बोल दूं. सुनिए, बचपन में आपने बहुत गाना सुना होगा ना. सुन, एक लाइन छोड़ दूं. सुनिए, अरे सुनिए, एक सेंटेंस आपको बता देता हूं. हम लोगों ने बचपन में बड़ा गाना सुना, आओ बच्चों तुम्हें दिखाएं झांकी हिंदुस्तान की. जागृति फिल्म 1954. इसी पे नकल पे पाकिस्तान में 1955 में बेदारी फिल्म बनी थी. ठीक ऐसा ही गाना, आओ बच्चों सैर कराएं तुमको पाकिस्तान की. और उसके आखिर में जानते क्या गाना था? जब हमारे यहां गाना था ना कि बरसों के बाद फिर उड़े बादल गुलाल के, तो पाकिस्तान की बेदारी में गाना था बरसों के बाद फिर उड़े परचम हिलाल के. अरे बोलिए एक बार कि परचम हिलाल के झंडे तले दामने रहमत की सरजमी में मुसलमान महफूज नहीं है, मोदी जी के हिंदुस्तान में महसूस है. बोलिए एक बार. तो हम एक बार स्वीकार आपकी बात को विचार करने को तैयार हैं, पर बोलिए यहाँ पे. मैं चाहता हूँ
जवाब ले लीजिए. मुद्दे की बात करता हूँ. पहली बात तो वी वांट ऑल द कम्युनिटीज शुड बी हेल्प्ड. इट शुडंट बी.
सारे फैक्ट का जवाब दीजिएगा. कांग्रेस के रेजोल्यूशन आसाम से लेके और सेंट्रल की गवर्नमेंट तक के
सब कुछ दे रहा हूं. सुन लीजिए. We want that any and every community that needs help should be evacuated, should be brought to India, should be extended the benefits of CAA. दूसरी बात.
No, my point is, Arshdeep, can I put that in the form of a question? Can I put that in the form of a question? No, don't give me a statement. I'll put the same thing. One minute, Sudhanshu, control yourself. Sudhanshu, let me phrase that in the form of a question. And my question is, Arshdeep, thank you. Should there not be refuge for the truly persecuted in India? For Sikhs who are being attacked in Kabul, for Sikhs who are being shot dead in Pakistan, and for Hindus who are being killed on the streets of Bangladesh today. Tell me, don't worry. I know you're worried that the Congress may throw you out if you agree with me, but still.
Well, just hear me out. First and foremost, I don't have the insecurities that you have, Arnab. I'm a very secure man. Second of all.
No, but I mean, then you take a position. No. If you don't, then you need to display it tonight. You tell me. I ask you a second time, should there not be refuge for the truly persecuted? Take the question. Don't dodge it. Should there not be refuge for the truly persecuted? Should there be refuge for Hindus from Bangladesh? Please. Yes or no? Simple. No, don't procrastinate. Yes or no? Simple. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes.
All I'm saying is,
yes or no?
There should be refuge.
There should be. Yes,
Hindus,
that's the end. No, don't add a but now.
Every community that
don't add a but now.
Do not put a wall in between.
Viewers,
for example,
in recent years,
if there is a family that is being helped out,
viewers in recent years,
149
viewers in recent years, 149 people from the Hindu community have been killed in different incidents, and 7,036 have been injured. Where are the bleeding hearts now? The nation wants to know. And viewers, I have a very special announcement to make on the show tonight. Before I go into the break, I want to introduce a very, very special partnership here on Republic. We have very few partnerships, very well chosen ones. This one is called India Beats Diabetes with BETO. In a country with 77 million diabetics, and some say this is a conservative figure, this startup, BETO, is democratizing healthcare in India. What is BETO? Well, BETO is a fast-growing, very, very popular, homegrown, user-friendly digital app launched by two very, very talented young entrepreneurs who I'm delighted to work with, Gautam Chopra and Yash Sehgal, and of course, their fantastic team. They are taking a powerful idea around diabetes and making it a mass movement, and I'm personally very excited about their journey so far. The Republic Media Network is very proud to announce a partnership with BETO. Here's their fantastic story.
The Indian healthcare system isn't equipped to monitor OPD care unlike its global counterparts. For a country that is referred to as the diabetes capital of the world, India faces a colossal burden. We have close to 80 million diabetics today, half of whom have not been diagnosed.
तो हर 8 में से एक डायबिटीज से सफर कर रहा है. हर एक दिन 3000 डेथ्स डायबिटीज और उसके कॉम्प्लिकेशन से हो रही हैं.
It can damage your eyes, kidney, heart, liver, and it can lead to neuropathy. It can lead to multitudes of complications.
डायबिटीज की वजह से मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ पेशेंट्स का डायलिसिस हो रहा है. कोरोनरी आर्टरी डिजीज या हार्ट अटैक्स में सबसे ज्यादा योगदान अगर किसी का है तो वो डायबिटीज का है.
The routine care concept, as we all know, is that the patient comes to the doctor sees the patient, and then the patient is off for another 2-3 months. And there is no connect between the doctor and the patient for the next 2-3 months. Globally, we are labeled as diabetes capital of the world, but we don't want to be the diabetes capital of the world. We want to be the diabetes care capital of the world.
The need to make diabetes care accessible to all is unfeigned. The need for technology that will help bridge the gap is real.
BETO gives the power to prevent, control and reverse diabetes into the hands of millions of Indians. We do this through our smartphone connected glucometer and app that provides personalized insights and timely guidance by medical experts.
This is done by addressing the root cause of diabetes, insulin resistance and carbohydrate intolerance. We do this through BETO's comprehensive digital care program backed by scientific evidence and clinical approaches.
BETO ने हमें बताया कि किस तरह से हम अपने डॉक्टर से घर बैठे भी जुड़े रह सकते हैं. किस तरह से टेक्नोलॉजी की सहायता से हम अपने ब्लड ग्लूकोज नाप सकते हैं. वही ब्लड ग्लूकोज मेजरमेंट्स या रीडिंग्स हमारे डॉक्टर तक पहुंच सकती हैं. तकनीकी सहायता से हम डॉक्टर्स के प्रिस्क्रिप्शन भी घर बैठे ले सकते हैं और दवाइयां भी हमारे डोर स्टेप पर आ सकती हैं.
So this is how you feel connected. So you are not disconnected with your doctor. Because patients with diabetes, they only need to visit once in 2 months or 3 months. So between these 2-3 months, they are not at all connected with the doctor. So this smart management system allows you to connect with your doctor even when from the comfort of your home. So this is a very, very important tool, and I think it is going to change the future of diabetes care.
Good control of diabetes is paramount. A massive screening is vital to detect diabetes early. Educating the citizens is pivotal. Offering a holistic 360-degree approach to diabetes management is BETO.
We want to work to alleviate the burden of chronic conditions in this country and make sure India beats diabetes.
Our vision at BETO is to support every Indian family to beat diabetes.
BETO embodies the Make in India mission. BETO democratizes healthcare with a cogent user base. BETO is the perfect amalgamation of healthcare and technology.
Atmanirbhar entrepreneurs, an Atmanirbhar technology-based company working towards a healthier India. We are so happy to be part of this small but significant process of change with that partnership with BETO. We'll tell you more about it in coming weeks and months, ladies and gentlemen. Now, on the other side of the debate this evening, just 3 days after what happened in Poonch, we got a very strong message from none other than the Home Minister Amit Shah on surgical strikes. It's a kind of reminder that we can do it when we want to Pakistan. Did they get the message? On the other side of the break.